What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with a new video. And the Marvels, man, the Marvels is going to be a beautiful disaster that I'm going to be making the Ballbusters crew watch. But for the most part, when the strike began, a lot of us thought that the Marvels was actually going to be, you know, probably doing better, considering we weren't going to have Brie Larson or any of the women putting their feet in their mouths for the most part. Saying things that they probably shouldn't say, like, I don't need a middle-aged white dude telling me what did or didn't work in the movie. Things like that, you know, you know, the vitriol and the pro-identity politics stuff that we've been getting throughout all of these Marvel things from all these actors and stuff that honestly need PR professionals to be guiding what they say. It was probably going to work out for them. It was probably going to be a fun time, you know, very decent ride. Well, you know, the director was worried about that as well. Well, she's recently come out. Nia DaCosta. Yeah, Nia DaCosta has put her own foot in her mouth. The Marvels director, Nia DaCosta, who will be the first black woman directing an MCU film, says she is most surprised at how much respect I'm getting from these middle-aged white dudes that I work with. Oh, okay, so right off the bat, we're going this way, but let's get what she actually said. Let's get to, like, the full-on points that were being talked about. As she awaits the release of the Marvel, we'll skip all this. This is all talking about like the past stuff, you know, dealing with identity politics all over the place. But we come here. DaCosta is also still grappling with the breakthroughs she's made, including the fact that the Marvels is the highest budgeted film ever helmed by a black woman. DuVernay, A Wrinkle in Time, previously held that title with $100 million. Oh, by the way, Variety changed this entire article. They once actually had a price here and now it's gone. So yeah, they're not even mentioning that, but okay. On sets, she's noticed that the way she's spoken to or heard is different than it would be for someone who doesn't look like her. Wait, what? What? Oh, sometimes, as a black woman, you realize that people think you take up more space than you actually do, or your voice sounds louder to people than it actually is, or your tone is more stern than it actually is, she says. Despite having Peele's full support on Candyman, DaCosta says that some ridiculous things happened on set, with crew members saying things that are super inappropriate that you would just never say to anyone else because they were so specific to my gender, my race, my age. Man, take note of that, okay? She's pointing out her gender, her sex, and her age, or gender, race, and age, whatever. You know, you get it. She's talking about being a young black womans, okay? She's a young black womans, and you shouldn't be saying these mean things to me, okay? You shouldn't be saying this stuff that focusing on the fact that I'm a young black womans, okay? You should. I'm very sensitive. I'm a sensitive soul, okay? Don't focus on my identity. It's wrong. It's wrong. Well, on the flip side, she had a very different experience on the Marvels, fortunately in part because she had the power to hire the people she wanted for her team. She surrounded herself with yes men, for the most part, and people that are going to bow down before her, but I realized it wasn't ever going to be about how much power I amassed or how many great movies I made or if I won awards. It was always just going to be about the people that I surround myself with, she says. The thing that I've been most surprised lately is how much respect I'm getting from these middle-aged white dudes that I work with. So, okay, you were annoyed with the fact that people focused in and said things that you probably shouldn't say to about a young black woman. You know, they probably did say young black woman or some stuff like that, because Hollywood's one of the most racist areas in the world. Okay, Just flat out is. These people think in just weird, disturbing ways on how they can utilize people. But obviously she was offended. You know, she was offended. You shouldn't be saying these things to me, okay? That's offensive. That's offensive. But she has no problem saying it about other people. She has no problem focusing in on her identity. She has no problem being proud about the first black woman to film a Marvel movie, or such the highest rated Marvel movie. Again, we're talking about a Marvel movie that recently, from the information that we have, we're talking about needing at least $500 million to possibly break even. Today we had information come out that it was about $200 some just to film, but I don't even know how accurate that is, considering reshoots, how long it took to actually amass everything. Then you have delays on top of that, marketing. This movie's going to need a massive return, about 600 million, maybe even 500-600 million dollars just to break even. This is a lot of money on the line for the, as she likes to point out, first black woman to helm a Marvel movie. She's the one that keeps focusing on that stuff. I don't think it matters. I think your work should judge whether you're good or not. I actually think, you know, this whole statement here, I realized it wasn't ever going to be about the power I amassed or how many great movies I made or if I won awards. I actually think your movies and your, honestly, not your awards, but your past movies should dictate whether you get promoted or not. And considering a lot of your one past movie other than some indie stuff was Candyman, the remake of Candyman, yeah, I'm not very positive on your work. But hey, you don't want people to focus in on your race and all that stuff, but you're more than happy to do it with other people. Well, it looks like we're in for just the same amount of identity politics that we always get from Marvel. But let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. Do you think we're gonna get any better interviews like this? Do you think DaCosta is gonna put her foot in her mouth more often than not? Let me know. And if you like this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out new video and go live. And please check out the sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee. What's going on, guys? Listen, I don't know about you, but I like to indulge in some of the liquids of fun times, okay? And oftentimes I wake up the next day with a headache and stuff like that. And to be honest, the only way that truly helps cure these morning blues, as I would call them, would be coffee. And you know who puts out good coffee, guys? CoffeeBrandCoffee.com. Listen, Coffee Brand Coffee is an American-based company. It was founded by the Quartering. He's going out there. He just wants to sell you coffee. He doesn't want to sell you a political opinion. He doesn't care what your politicals are. He doesn't even care what your cultural opinions are, okay? He just wants to come out here and sell good American coffee sourced here in the States. It is all fantastic and amazing. You have 4,000 verified reviews. Most of them are 5-star, 4-star. People are loving this, and I don't blame them, because when you take a look at some of these flavors, you got bourbon flavored coffee. God dang, that sounds amazing. You got gunpowder green tea. I like the boom boom sticks, and I want to know what's going on right there. And when I drink CoCo, I haven't drank it in a while due to the keto diet, trying to lose some weight. But when I do drink CoCo or anything like that, I like some sweetness, I like some richness, and I like some enjoyability in my CoCo. That's why I'm taking a look over here at this rich caramel CoCo. I mean, just think of how amazing it is. And guys, if you go to Coffee Brand Coffee, which links will be in the description down below, you can use coupon code BACKTACO, one word, BACKTACO, and you can get 10% off your purchase. That's CoffeeBrandCoffee.com, coupon code BACKTACO.